I hope you had a great walk. We're going to do just a really nice cool down now, just as a way to wind down after your efforts today. So come join me in a seat as you're ready. And just take a moment to check in and see how you feel in your body. Maybe you're a little tired, maybe you're excited, maybe you're filled with, the joy of having participated in this awesome event. And thanks for your contribution. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Just a natural breath, just noticing the way the breath comes in to the body through the nose. Feeling the rib cage and the belly expand. And can you just soften the shape of the shoulders, the way you're holding your face, even the belly. Let it really be gentle as you let the breath go. Let's do that one more time. Long breath, natural breath in to the body. And all the way out. We're going to take a spinal twist now. So again, you can be seated in any way that feels good for you. Either I'm on my knees, but you could sit cross-legged if that's better for you. And we're just going to take our body and turn it to the left. So your left hand is just going to creep behind you somewhere as a little, like a little kickstand. And then your right hand just crosses over to grab a hold of some part of your left leg. And then it's just a really gentle twist through the upper body. So you're not cranking around or twisting too much, but just enjoying a little twist through the mid-back. And you might notice the movement of the breath in the body. So inhale, sitting up a little taller, spine nice and long. And then exhale, just twisting to your left, very gently. Awesome. Come back through center and just swap it all over so that you can move to the other side. Couple of nice, slow, deep breaths. So the breath's a really nice way to just regulate and calm down the nervous system after your physical effort today. And slowly back through center. Now, however you are, I'm going to get you to roll your feet out from underneath you. And you're going to straighten out your right leg and take your left leg so it's bent, sole of the foot into the inner seam of your right thigh. And just let your pelvis settle so it's neutral. Sit up nice and tall. And we're just going to take a little walk along the length of the right leg. So you don't have to go super low with your torso. We're just starting to stretch out the hamstrings. You might keep a little bit of activity in your toes, press down through your right heel, and just allow the torso to slowly drop down. So depending on where you're tight in your body, you might be feeling this along the back of the leg or even in the side waist, in the low back. So just breathe into those spots of the body that feel a little tight, the parts of the body that have worked for you today. And coax a little bit of stretch and opening with a nice gentle breath. And then see if you can just rotate through the body a little. You might move your hands so that it becomes more of a side stretch. So you'll pick up your top arm and reach it over, and then that really, for me, gets it right in the side waist and along the lateral line of the body. So that can feel nice too. And then all the way back up. Switch the legs over now. So left leg extending long, right leg bent. And just get comfy in your position before switching across. So we'll start with the belly to the thigh. So just that leaning forward. Yeah. So again, one side might be tighter than the other. Just work with what you've got. Definitely just a gentle stretch today. Take that breath right down into the belly. And seeing if it's like you can just soften the shape a little bit every time you breathe out. And then let's just switch it up. So it's just moving the torso so that it becomes more of a side stretch. Picking your top arm up and over and reaching through the fingertips, all the while keeping pretty steady, like you're plugging down through your pelvis, through your sit bones. Good. And then I'll just turn around so you can see. I'm going to take my legs into a cross-legged position, but pretty loose, so I'm not tight. I'm stacking the shins. And then just creeping forward a little bit. So just dropping the belly down towards the floor, keeping the sides of the neck quite long and the head relaxed. Just 3 big breaths. So the thing about walking is you do a lot of repetitive movements in the body. So it's nice just to give your body time to stretch out and balance. You might even give yourself a nice hot bath or a long shower. It's a nice way to relax after your efforts too. And then switch the legs. So opposite leg, whichever one you did, just comes in front. And then just drawing the belly down towards the thighs. Awesome. Okay, sit on up and we're actually going to roll down onto our back now. Stretch out a little bit more, the outer hips, the glutes. So shuffle so you've got enough room to come on down. Left foot's going to go to the mat to form a little shelf with your left thigh, and you're going to pick up the right ankle and place it, and then let your head fall back down to the mat. So everything's resting against the mat. And if you're getting a bit of a stretch there, you could stay here. Otherwise, option 2, pick your left foot up off the floor, drawing the left knee into the belly and sliding your arms through the gaps. You might need to pick your head up away from the mat to grab hold of some part of your left leg before dropping down. And I'm actually, you won't be able to tell by looking, but I'm pushing quite actively through my right foot into my left knee. And I'm also pushing my left knee back into my right foot. So that relationship or that leverage is what's giving me the stretch in the outer right hip. I'm just going to hold that for one more breath. And then let go of that left leg. Keep your right knee into your belly. Take your left leg long. And we'll take a little spinal twist. So you're drawing the right knee across the belly. And you'll feel the whole weight of your body shift to the left. And that's just a little bit of mobility work in the mid-spine. Big breath in, it's like your body floats up away from the floor a little, and then big breath out, everything relaxes down towards the ground. And then come back through center, and we'll switch that up. So it's going to be your right foot and your right thigh that's your support. Your left foot resting on the right leg, and just take that for a spin first, see how that feels in the left hip. Might be enough. If you're looking for a bit more sensation, feel free to scoop up that right leg and draw the whole, like that unit of your legs nice and close to the belly. Just taking what you need. Gentle stretch is definitely the way. And then release and extend right leg, draw left knee in and roll it on over for a twist. Big, deep breaths. Focusing on your exhale is a really nice way to wind down, to give your body that cue, that body cue to relax. Roll back up. Any way you like, come on up to a comfortable seat. And let's just stretch out the neck and the shoulders. So maybe 1 or 2 shoulder rolls back and then forward. And then just dropping your left ear to your left shoulder to stretch out the neck very gently. And then to the other side. Just coming back to seat. You might take a moment, eyes open or eyes closed, hands on your heart or your belly, and just a moment of gratitude to yourself for taking part today. A day of celebration for our heart kids, and a day to reflect and remember, of course, our beautiful heart angels. One nice big breath in. Full breath out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a beautiful walk today. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. See you next year.